The Lord is present in each planet, each of these Vaikuntha planets, along with His associates. And there they have a continuous loving exchange going on. The devotees of the Lord, the associates of the Lord, just want to serve Him. And the Lord not only accepts their service, He also serves them. It's a loving exchange. The devotees serve the Lord serves the devotees. Devotees love the Lord loves the devotees. In this way there is a loving exchange. But that loving exchange generally goes on in the mood of servitorship. Because everyone is a servant of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. God is the Supreme Master and everyone else is a servant. So everyone serves Him in that relationship. But beyond Vaikuntha, there is another region which is the topmost region of the spiritual sky, and that is known as Vrindavan, Goloka. And in Vrindavan, the associates of the Lord, the devotees of the Lord, have a loving exchange with the Lord in a very special relationship. Not as servants, but as a friend, as father and mother, and as His lovers. So that is the topmost region of the spiritual sky. And Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, or rather we can say the Supreme Personality of Godhead, resides in that region, Goloka Vrindavana. Now why Goloka Vrindavana is very special? Obviously, because of these three kinds of relationship, like friendship, parental and conjugal. Friendship generally takes place between the equals. But therefore, it's not possible to have friendship with God. Because who can become equal to God? Now, friendship takes place between the equals. Now, in order to have friendship with God, we have to become equal to Him. Now, how can we become equal to Him? It's not possible. Now, at least friendship takes place among the equals, but parental, the parents are superior and the child is inferior. So there, the devotees of the Lord becomes superior to Him and the Lord becomes inferior. They become His father and mother, and He becomes their children, their child. And conjugal is a relationship like that of a lover and beloved, like a young boy and a young girl. And now these three relationships are not possible with the Lord, generally. But Vrindavan is the region where these three relationships are available. How these relationships are available in Vrindavan? Nobody can become equal to God or nobody can become superior to God. But if God wants to become equal, then He can. If He wants to become inferior, He can. Or if He wants to be treated just like a lover, He can. But in order to do that, in order to allow that to happen, in order to allow these relationships to happen, one has to forget that God is God. So Vrindavan is the region where God is not God. He has become Krishna. He is just a cowherd boy. And we may not be able to develop friendship with God, but with a cowherd boy we can develop friendship. A cowherd boy can become our son, and so forth. So Vrindavan is a region where, as I mentioned, God is not God. Now how can a devotee forget God? Like a devotee always remembers God. Therefore, the Lord makes a very special arrangement where one forgets that God is God by his internal potency called Yogamaya.